Hi guys, real quick before we get into the video, my newest crochet pattern just launched on my website and Etsy for the bow bag. This pattern comes with a written and video tutorial. It is my 5th pattern, which is crazy. And if you guys want a little discount just for YouTube, use code YouTube for 10% off. I really hope you guys like the new pattern, and without further ado, let's get back into a week in my life. My studio. If you're new here, my name is Bennett. I run a small business here in Montreal, Canada, and I'm a full-time crochet artist. I thought I'd take you guys along with me and show you a week in my life running my small business. Everything from packing orders to making content to doing finances. You're here for it all. So let's get started. Oh, and I should probably show you guys my new Facebook Marketplace find, which I'm very proud of. I think it's the perfect addition, and the studio is starting to come together. I actually reached out to my friend from high school, and she's an interior designer. She's gonna help me out a bit, just making some mock-ups or some potential layouts that could be, and she was already giving me some ideas about like a custom mural, or mirrors, or like a hanging clothing rack. I was like, oh my god. Like, I knew this studio was gonna be awesome, but just seeing someone else interpret how it could look was so cool. If this is your first time watching my videos, let me just give you a very quick overlay of the studio currently. By the way, subscribe if you haven't yet. Here we have this lovely built-in kitchen. I had to buy a fridge. I am a proud fridge owner. My sink just got installed as well, so we have running water in here. Then over here, we have my retail corner. This is very much a work in progress, and I don't think this corner will stay as the retail corner, but we have a little shelf wall here of my products, and then over here we just have a Facebook Marketplace chair and an IKEA mirror. When you walk into the studio, you don't see this wall right away until you're about like 10-20 steps in. So I'm like, it's probably not a good idea if people are coming to shop my products and they can't even see them when they walk in. So right now my beautiful workshop table is on this side of the studio, but I'm thinking I might put those floating shelves here and some kind of shelving here just so you can see all the products right away when you walk in. Over here for right now, I have this IKEA shelf that I got last week with my mom and my sister. I'm planning on filling this top to bottom with yarn, which I already know is gonna be so satisfying, and I can't wait to show you guys. And then over here we have my office with some IKEA shelving behind me. We're starting to get some plants in, it's coming together. And over here is just a bunch of mismatched stuff. And I'm hoping to turn this corner into some sort of photo studio. I feel like there's a world where we can have a lounge space. I feel like there's a world where we can have a lounge space splat. I feel like there's a world where we can have some sort of lounge space. Guys, I cannot speak right now. There is a world where this can be a lounge space, but also a photo studio when necessary. So that's my goal with this corner, and I think it's probably gonna stay that way. So that is a very short, brief studio tour of what's going on right now. I'm really excited for what's to come, and if you guys have any ideas of what you think this space could look like, please leave a comment below. I just want to hear what you guys think, and I trust you. So it is now 12 o'clock, 12:01 to be exact. I am having my lunch. This is actually a bit early for me. I usually have my lunch around like 1 or sometimes 2 even. I always forget how productive I can be when I just have a to-do list in front of me, because a lot of the time I get really overwhelmed with the thousands of tasks I could be doing, whether they be big or small, that I end up just like making up a new task altogether, and I don't accomplish anything that I need to do. So it's really nice to have a to-do list and just have something to guide me throughout my day. It's been 2.5-3 hours since I started today, and I already feel really productive. I still need to get a microwave for my studio because I'm currently eating cold food. I think I'm gonna add that to the to-do list actually, because I've been needing a microwave and that would be very helpful. Buy microwave. Next up on the to-do list, we have something very exciting. I have partnered with my logo designer to work on some new graphics, and they are helping me develop my new yarn business. If you guys don't know, I am launching a yarn business. It's still under the same brand name, LOOSENDS. For months, over a year now, honestly, I've been using reclaimed upcycled t-shirt yarn in almost exclusively everything that I make and produce. So a few months back, I had the idea and I was like, what if I made my own yarn? And no, not in the sense of me sitting down and cutting up old t-shirts. I have done that and I think it's amazing. However, scaling wise, running a business, it's not something that'll be very easy to grow. So in January of this year, I reached out to a manufacturer and I ordered a lot of yarn. It's currently still being delivered. It's actually supposed to be here in about 10 days. Thank God I have the studio now because it's gonna be a lot of yarn. I just got an email from my graphic designer. They do amazing work. I mean, you've seen my logo. And I am just looking at the brief right now. Oh my God, it looks so good. These are just the sketches, so it's very preliminary, but oh my gosh, everything Sid does is so, so good. I'm so excited. Okay, it's time to edit, but first, let's make a coffee. Oh God. A bunch of editing today, which honestly feels really good, and I'm proud of myself for getting that out of the way on a Monday. I just finished editing my brand new pattern video. By the time you're watching this, I might have announced it, I'm not sure yet, but I'm making a pattern for my new bow bag, this guy here. And currently, just before I head out, it's 7 o'clock at the moment. I'm just kind of planning out what my day's gonna look like tomorrow, so I can come in and be productive and just not have to question what I'm gonna do. If you're struggling with productivity as a small business owner or freelancer, or just anyone in general, honestly, I highly recommend 1, using Notion. It's totally free, this is not sponsored. And 2, making to-do lists for yourself. The feeling of accomplishing something and hitting that check mark on your to-do list is just incomparable. It's amazing. It makes you feel so productive, even if you're doing the smallest thing. And it keeps you on track and avoids burning out sometimes. Sometimes. Good morning, happy Tuesday. It is a bright and sunny day and I got a nice early start today. I got my workout in, I went for a walk to work, and I found a new cafe to try. So I got a coffee, so I am pumped up and ready to go. I'm doing something a little exciting. I am drafting an email to send to my stockists, which is all the stores that I sell my products in, and I am informing them of the Spring-Summer 2025 collection. I'm calling it that. It's really not a collection because these products will be here to stay, at least I hope so, but it's for the bow bag and my laptop sleeves, which are both brand new. I write my emails using Squarespace. They have a built-in email feature. I honestly have grown to love Squarespace. It was a little rocky at first, but now that I've got everything in place, I really enjoy it, and I think it's really easy to use. I'm slowly getting my edited photos back from my editor, who is actually one of my models. Her name's Kluani. We went to school together, and it's so exciting to see them come in. I'll insert a couple pictures here. They look really good, and I'm excited to share these with the stockists, because I feel like they'll appreciate them. At least I hope so. happy Wednesday, happy hump day. We're halfway through. I got an order last night that I woke up to this morning, and I was originally planning on going to the post office before coming here this morning. But since I woke up to that order, I was like, doesn't make sense to do 2 trips. So I'm gonna pack that right now. I have a quick meeting to jump on at 10:30. It's like 9:40-ish right now, and then I'll head to the post office. Dropping off orders always takes way longer than I think, and it's mostly because I just get really sidetracked. I ended up going to my favorite vegan bakery. Oh, let me show you what I got. An almond croissant. It's fully vegan, by the way, so this is just heaven. The thing with being vegan is when you come by like a veganized version of a treat that you remember having, you can't pass it up. Like whenever I see a vegan almond croissant, which isn't often, I have to get it. I just have to get it. And then on my way back, finally, I went to Rona to just get a couple like handy things. Whenever I go to Rona, I feel so grown up. I've been wanting a Brita. I have one for home. I've heard that in Montreal, you're not really supposed to drink tap water like consistently. So everyone kind of has Britas or some sort of filter. So I needed to get one for my studio. I'm glad I picked this up. And then I got not 1, but 2 tape measurers because I need one for my studio. And then I got a second one because I borrowed my friend's and I ended up breaking it. And finally, I got a filter for my sink. This is exciting stuff, people. It's crocheting time. What a relief, honestly. This week has been very admin heavy, if you couldn't tell. Some weeks I'm crocheting a bunch, bags on bags on bags. And then weeks will go by where I don't even touch my crochet hook. Okay, maybe not weeks, but like a week will go by. And that's just part of my job, and I'm so fine with it. But certain times I just really crave sitting back, catching up on my YouTube videos, and just crocheting. So I have 6 skeins of my chocolate brown yarn, and this is the last I have of this. And I'm hoping I can make one more bow bag with it. Honestly, the bow bag doesn't take too much yarn, but what I'm worried about is this yarn is thinner, so I've been using 3 strands at a time. These 5 skeins are quite small, if you can see that. I only have one that's like actually a substantial size. So I'm just really hoping that I don't run out of yarn, because then all of this work will be for nothing. Oh, I'm also gonna film a TikTok at the same time. Tip for small business owners is to just film everything and honestly get into the swing of filming, because at this point, every time I make a bag, I'll just have my phone set up and I kind of know like muscle memory when to start and stop the camera based on like the interesting moments in my bag making process. Just film, just do it. You can make something of it later. Just do it. Yesterday was a good day, a really good day. I ended up getting a couple orders. My wholesale order was paid for, which is always nice. I've been having to go to the post office a little bit more often, which is a great problem to have. It just means I'm getting more orders in. So I've kind of been making little dates out of it. Yesterday I walked from here all the way there, which was about 30 minutes maybe. It was really sunny and really nice out, like I was just wearing a sweater. I'm just trying to remind myself to take more breaks and enjoy being self-employed a little bit more. I'm someone who, once they find a good routine, I can really get lost in it. And I think that's what I'm guilty of very often. Waking up early, getting a workout, breakfast, and then telling myself I'm gonna be at the studio by 9 or 9:30, which is great. This is a good problem to have, but sometimes I just forget to take it easy sometimes. And then I get burnt out really quickly, or exhausted. I currently have 2 orders that I got in last night that I'll need to ship out either tomorrow or maybe Monday. I could go on the weekend. I actually don't know if they're open on the weekends. Let's see. They're not open on the weekends. So I made a video yesterday where I was talking about how I finally feel like I'm starting to see the payoff of all of this. I mean, I see it here and there, but yesterday was just like a nice moment where I was like, whoa, it just feels like something is happening and there's momentum and I'm just riding that wave, trying to keep it going. Whoa, guys, today flew by. I spent most of the day just sending off my wholesale catalog, writing emails, getting that sorted, which felt good, and I feel like accomplished in that sense. But it's kind of that thing where once you finish one thing on the to-do list, like 7 other things show up. And the fatigue got me today. I've been spending some long days in the studio. Tomorrow's Friday, and we're gonna finish off the week on a strong note. So yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. I ordered some pizza for dinner, so I'm gonna pick that up. And it's gonna be a good, restful night. Happy Friday! I am so excited. We're doing an upcycle today, a little thrift flip, if you will. I was actually reached out to by Poshmark, which is just like a reselling app. This isn't sponsored, by the way, this video. If you wanna see the official reel that I did, go over to my Instagram, @loosends. It's linked in the description as always. But essentially for Earth Month, which is the month of April, they just wanted me to upcycle or thrift flip one of their pieces from their website. So this is what I picked out on Poshmark. It's just this striped button up. It's from the brand Van Heusen. But it really spoke to me. I just love the simplicity, but there's still a little funk going on with the stripes. And then I thought what I could do is crochet some sort of granny squares or like pieces and then have them sewn onto different parts of the shirt on the front and also on the back. I'm gonna be using this yarn that was gifted to me by Hobby, upcycled alpaca blend, so it's 100% upcycled material. So this thrift flip is gonna be fully upcycled. This is my current project for today. I don't know how long it'll take me, probably more than just the day, so let's get started.